My name is Yuto Tanaka. I'm an ordinary company employee who's around in every corner. It's been 3 years since I was assigned to the sales department. In the company, for better or for worse, I have a normal reputation. Tomorrow's documents are ready, and I've returned all my emails. I don't have any urgent work, so I'll just leave it for tomorrow. Have a great rest of the day, guys! You too! To be honest, I'm aware that I'm not a very ambitious type of person. I'd rather get off work on time than get a promotion in the future. My company is pretty lenient. As long as I meet my quotas, the company won't bother me. Well, maybe it's thanks to the other excellent employees. In particular, our department has 2 great sales. Nanase Kitagawa and Akari Minamino. These 2 are always competing with each other, and their performance is unrivaled by any other employee. Compared to them, anyone would be a lousy employee. Well, that might be out of line. Even the boss clearly favors or seems to expect a lot from them, and I understand. I really respect them.
Huh? Who are you saying you respect?
What? Nanase Kitagawa?
That's rude of you to call me without a honorific. You're just Tanaka.
Who cares? We joined the company at the same time, and what do you mean by just Tanaka?
Well, everyone says, don't be like your colleague, Tanaka.
What's that? Did you come all the way here to be sarcastic?
Tanaka, you're free after this anyway, right? Let's go out for a drink or something.
What the heck is going on here? A person like you inviting me out for a drink?
Who cares? Let's just go. It's on me since I invited you.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Come on, let's go.
20 minutes later, I was in a pub. It seems that Kitagawa even made a reservation, which makes me even more scared.
Beer after work is the best after all.
That's true, but... How dare you? I don't have any strange story.
I'm just wondering if you can help me.
You're kidding me. A guy like me can't possibly answer your request.
Oh, really? I think you're even better than I am.
Huh?
Well, your performance in this company is lower than me. That's true. It's hard to admit it, but I am sure that you are more skilled than me. Actually, I'm in a bit of trouble. I was going through the past proposal materials to see if I could come up with a solution for the problem I'm having now. Then I found something. It was a proposal that had a similar problem to mine, and it was a perfect solution. And it was you who created the document.
That's just a coincidence. Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. That's why I looked at all of your work in the cloud. Aren't you busy?
But that's how I know your proposal wasn't a fluke.
I will make it clear. Well...
Come to think of it, I don't get the impression that you work very hard, yet you always manage to meet your quotas. That's because you're getting the most out of the least amount of work, isn't it? Hey, why do you hide your skills when you have them in the first place?
It's just a hassle if they expect you to do something. If you work half-heartedly, you'll only create more work for yourself. Actually, you know more about this, don't you?
Well, I won't deny it, but I still think it's a waste to leave that skill to die. Don't you think so, Tanaka-kun?
Hey, what's up with you saying Tanaka-kun?
I wonder what would happen if I told my boss that you intentionally cut corners on your work. You? Scare me? That's a terrible thing to say. I threatened you. I'd rather say I'm just covering for you now. But if you help me with my work, I'll keep my mouth shut.
Okay. I'll help you out. It's probably useless to resist against you.
You know me. Let's get started. Going? We're going back to the office now? Of course! I have to get all the documents together by tomorrow.
That's such a last-minute thing. I was forced to go to the company even though I was still hungover. While arguing back and forth with Kitagawa, I managed to complete the documents, and I survived the ordeal and was released from the threat. I thought I was free from her, but...
You thought I was going to free you just because of one thing was solved yesterday?
Come on! As expected, The demands from Kitagawa continued, although they were no longer as outrageous at first. I advised her on the documents and looked for information for her. Thanks to me, Kitagawa outperformed even her rival Minamino and becomes the top sales in the department. She actually did it. At last, I was freed and returned to my peaceful life.
What are you doing, Tanaka-senpai?
What do you mean, what am I doing? Her name is Akari Minamino. She joined the company 1 year after us, and along with Kitagawa, she's one of our 2 top sales.
Nanase-senpai's breakthrough. You were the one who helped her, weren't you?
How did you know that?
If you watch carefully, it's obvious. It's not fair of you to help Nanase-senpai when I was just so close to catching up with her.
It's not fair?
Because I'm 1 year younger than her. It's not fair to take on someone younger who's working so hard with 2 people. If you are going to cooperate with Nanase-senpai, you should cooperate with me too. Well, not rather, but please do so.
What?
If I can get Tanaka-senpai's skill, I can defeat Nanase-senpai this time. Wait a minute. Nanase-senpai? Akari, headhunting? That's such a cowardly move. It was Nanase-senpai who used Tanaka-senpai in the first place. I just thought I needed his help to achieve the best results. Then, there's no problem if I ask Tanaka-senpai to help me too, right? You can't do that. Tanaka-kun's performance might go down. How immature can you be? I mean, if Tanaka-senpai can only support one person, then it's my turn. We joined this company at the same time. That's the reason he should help me. That's not even a reason!
The argument between them heats up. I, on the other hand, had no choice but to remain silent.
Tanaka-kun, you want to help me, don't you? You want to help me, don't you, senpai?
You're asking me at this kind of timing?
Senpai?
I can't decide on something like this. I'll help you both. I won't drop my performance and I won't favor you. Is that okay?
If you insist so much, I understand. I'm looking forward to working with you. I was required to help not only Kitagawa but also Minamino. Tanaka, can I have a word?
What's up?
Senpai, may I?
Okay. I'm constantly being asked to do things by both of them. Of course, I have to do my own work as well, so I'm always busy. But if I don't do my best, they'll notice, so I always have to give it my all. So, my peaceful days are completely gone. Well, thanks to that, both of them are improving their performance and internal reputation, but they don't seem to care much about it.
Hey, Tanaka, do you have any plan on next holiday? I have something to do with you.
What? On a holiday? You're going to make me work that hard?
No, I'm not. I mean, Yuto-senpai, next vacation, let's go to the movies together. I'm the one talking to him now. Oh, but this is an urgent and important story. You obviously invited him to a movie, didn't you? I mean, if that's the case, mine's important too. Yuto-senpai, you take me as top priority, right? Yuto-senpai, I was first, right?
Sorry. I don't get what you two are talking about. I wonder why those 3 are together so often these days. Why Tanaka-kun? He's not the type to stand out, is he? Look, the boss seems to be in a bad mood. Because he really liked Kitagawa-san and Minamino-san. He must not like Tanaka. He's a person who needs to have things in the way he wants it to be. Maybe he'll do something to Tanaka. Then, one day a few days later, I was called in by my boss. Oh, I'm getting transferred? And this far away. Apparently, they are short on staff. I'm sure you can be an asset here. The transfer starts next month, so try sorting things out. Come on. I can't believe this is happening. My new job is such a busy place. It's far from my ideal peaceful life. Besides, I won't be able to help the 2 of them.
Wait a minute.
Kitagawa, And Minami too?
I knew something suspicious was going around since Senpai was called out to your office, but I had no idea that it was about a transfer. We are firmly against this transfer.
Even if you're against it, it's already decided.
Here's the data on Tanaka-kun's achievements to date.
I also prepared a document on the projects he has helped us with.
I'm sure this will help you understand how much we need Tanaka-kun in our sales department. And I heard the rumors that you were talking behind Tanaka's back.
You were saying something like, I'm going to send that guy to somewhere far away, or something like that. Don't tell me you did this because of a personal grudge, did you?
Ugh.
Of course, I have the testimony to prove it.
If you still insist on transferring him, I'll quit this company too.
What?
Of course I will too!
Well, wait a minute. If you guys quit...
Our current performance is only possible because of him. So, you understand, don't you?
I get it. Somehow, no. I'll definitely have HR withdraw this transfer.
I was so nervous.
I can't believe you two did that for me.
Of course. As I said, Yuto, you're already an indispensable person for me.
Senpai, didn't you say for us before? But yeah, for me too, Yuto-senpai.
Thank you, you two. In the end, my transfer was cancelled thanks to them, and Nanase and Akari continued to outperform all of us, and I continued to support them in the shadows. The three of us got closer, both in business and in our personal lives.